I'm Lena Harper, 36, a graphic designer in Seattle, Washington, raising my son, Eli, 9, alone. My parents, Ruth and Paul, always preached family over flash, especially for holidays. So when Mom texted while I folded laundry, "Sweetie, reunion's simple this year, money's tight, just essentials," I wasn't shocked. We're not rich, my freelance gigs barely cover rent. But the words felt heavy, final. I replied, "No worries, Eli will understand," swallowing the sting. Our reunions were modest, but Eli loved them, cousins, pie, love. 2 days after the reunion date, I was scrolling Instagram, Eli sketching nearby. My brother Caleb's wife, Nora, posted, "Best reunion ever." Photos loaded, a Seattle waterfront venue, twinkling lights, a catered spread. A massive tree overflowed with gifts, designer jackets, gaming consoles, a drone for Caleb's kids, Ivy and Owen. My parents beamed, toasting. Eli wasn't there. I wasn't invited. My pulse raced. I checked texts, nothing from Mom or Dad. No invite, no call. I scrolled Nora's post, timestamp clear, yesterday. Eli had spent the day with a $20 art kit I'd saved for, thinking Grandma and Grandpa were too broke for more. The photos mocked me, thousands spent while my son got nothing. I grabbed my phone, hands shaking, and called Mom. Voicemail. Dad, same. Caleb's number went to a cheery "we're busy" message. I opened Nora's texts, finding one from months ago, "Reunion plans are set, Caleb's hosting." Sent to a family group chat I wasn't in. The truth hit like ice. They lied about money, about the reunion, about us. Eli's crayons littered the floor, his smile so trusting. My parents chose Caleb's family, leaving us out, letting Eli believe love was scarce. I blocked their numbers, not in rage, but clarity. Family wasn't blood, it was who showed up. I found $200 in Dad's old wallet, left from a visit. Seattle's rain soaked me as I packed for Portland, Oregon, a creative hub, far from their betrayal. Eli slept, unaware. That $200 would spark our new life, not their lies. I whispered, "We're enough," and meant it. Portland's misty dawn greeted us after a 6-hour bus ride, Eli clutching his sketchpad. With $150 left after tickets, we were rootless, but free. My parents' exclusion burned, but Eli's "Mom, look, mountains," kept me steady. We slept in Laurelhurst Park, my portfolio under my coat. Fear whispered, but I silenced it. Morning came, I spent $5 on coffee at a food cart. On a bench, I wrote 3 vows. No Harper name, no ties. Build art to unite people, for Eli's future. Face them when I'm whole. My project, Mosaic, was a dream, a community art platform, crowdsourcing murals to heal neighborhoods. I hit Portland's art district, pitching for work, design, barista, anything. No openings, they said. By dusk, I entered Bloom Cafe, buying a $2 tea for Wi-Fi. The cafe's menu was a mess, cluttered, unreadable. Instinct kicked in. Design issue? I asked the owner, Tara, frazzled behind the counter. You an artist? She asked, skeptical. Graphic designer, I said. I make brands pop. She pointed to the menu. I sketched a clean layout, colors vibrant. Tara's jaw dropped. Redesign it? Done, I said, grinning. She offered a deal, design menus, clear tables, sleep in the back. I took it, settling among tea crates. Next day, I drafted Mosaic, mapping its community features. A barista, Sage, peeked over. That's beautiful. What's it for? Connecting people, I said. Through art, for kids like Eli. Sage's eyes sparkled. You're building hope, Lena. Days blurred, mornings tweaking flyers, nights designing. Sage left me scones, her warmth a lifeline. I overheard a customer, Mira, an art curator, lamenting community divides. What if art united them? I said, showing Mosaic's mock-up. Mira leaned in. You created this? Creating it, I said. Pitch it at my collective, she said. Thursday. Bloom Cafe became my sanctuary, espresso, chatter, Sage's playlists. Mornings, I redesigned signage, nights, I built Mosaic, its platform now linking artists 80% faster than competitors. Sage became my cheerleader, sneaking me muffins. You're changing lives, Lena, she'd say, eyeing my designs. Myra's collective pitch loomed. I was a cafe worker, not an art star, but Sage's own it pushed me. I crafted a pitch, visualizing Mosaic's murals. The collective, a warehouse with muraled walls, hummed with creators. In my thrift store blazer, I felt small, clutching my tablet. Mira introduced Ezra Klein, a curator with a piercing gaze. 5 minutes, he said. I pitched Mosaic, a platform for community art, affordable, uniting neighborhoods. I demoed a virtual mural, crowdsourced live. Ezra's questions were sharp: scalability, impact, ethics. I leaned on my freelance data, voice steady. He nodded, rare. Join our collective. 1-month trial. The trial was grueling. I juggled cafe shifts, collective work, and late-night coding. I learned participatory design, boosted Mosaic's reach. Sleep faded, Sage's tea fueled me. By week 3, Mosaic connected 200 artists. I showed Ezra, pulse racing. He grinned. You're in. Full access. The collective was an artist's dream: studios, mentors. I kept my cafe job, renting a tiny room for Eli. One night, Sage caught me designing at 2 a.m. Next step. Making Mosaic real, I said. For Eli. She nodded. You're building family, Lena. Mira texted, art fair in Eugene. Show Mosaic. I hesitated, me, pitching to curators? Ezra said, go. I built a vibrant demo, nerves electric. On stage, 500 eyes watched. I spoke of Mosaic, art to heal communities. The demo shone, linking artists live. Applause thundered. Backstage, funder Clara Voss offered $150,000 for 20% of your studio. I don't have one, I stammered. Start it, she said, smiling. Mosaic Studios launched in a Portland loft. I quit the cafe, hired Sage as manager, Mira as advisor. Mosaic united 50 neighborhoods in months, sparking murals. At a community event, I saw kids like Eli paint a wall, laughing. That was my win, not the grants. Mosaic Studios Portland office buzzed, artists designing, Sage coordinating. Mosaic now linked 300 communities, fostering unity. Our 2025 grant hit $2 million, my share, $300,000. But the real spark was a teen saying, your mural gave my block hope. Eli, 10, thrived, his sketches on my desk. My in-laws, June and Ray, sold heirlooms to fund his school after my parents' betrayal. Their love drove me. A news alert pinged, Harper Realty faces ruin. Caleb's family business, backed by my parents, was collapsing, overspending on their reunion drained it. Hearth, my secret grant fund via Clara, held 40% of their shares. I hadn't planned this, but truth called. I flew to Seattle, its drizzle heavy. Harper Realty's office was dim, files strewn. As Hearth's shadow owner, I entered the boardroom. Dad ranted about Hearth's raid. Caleb sat, pale, Nora glaring. Lena? Dad gasped as I stood. I slid a merger plan forward. Hearth is mine. Harper Realty joins Mosaic Studios, community art, honest. Your name's gone. A board member, Ruth, blinked. Your Hearth? Yes, I said. Your firm's bankrupt. I'm saving it, my way. Dad roared, you'd erase us for spite? Not spite, I said, eyes locked. Truth. You lied about the reunion, chose Caleb's kids. I built Mosaic from the $200 you left behind. Caleb whispered, Lena, I'm sorry. Too late, I said. Eli deserved better. The board stirred. My team outlined the merger, rebrand as Mosaic Works, new leadership, community focus. Refuse, and Hearth would liquidate them. Dad's hand shook. Don't. I must, I said. That night, in Hearth's rented office, Seattle's skyline gleamed. Calls flooded, funders, press. I felt no rush, just clarity. I wasn't here to destroy, but to rebuild right. The Harper name, like their lies, would fade. Mosaic Studios soared, uniting 700 communities, its art global. Eli painted in Portland's parks, June and Ray cheering. The grant's $2 million made waves, but I kept their pawn ticket, a reminder of their sacrifice. News flashed, Harper Realty faces closure. Hearth's grip tightened, my silent justice. I returned to Seattle for the final board meeting. Harper Realty's office was a husk, flickering lights, empty chairs. Dad sat, broken, Caleb beside him, Nora seething. I stood, merger terms final. Harper Realty joins Mosaic Works. No Harper name, full transparency. Ruth asked, who leads? Mosaic's board, I said. Now. Dad stood, voice cracking. This is our legacy. You're stealing it. You stole trust, I said. Your simple reunion was a lie, a party for Caleb's kids. You left Eli with nothing. I built Mosaic from $200. Caleb sobbed, we're family, Lena. Family? I scoffed. June and Ray sold jewelry for Eli. You excluded us. Nora snapped, you're cruel. No, I said. I'm done. The board signed, Ruth first, then others. Dad's pen trembled. Lena, please. Sign, I said. Or Hearth calls your debts. He signed at 4:47 p.m. Harper Realty became Mosaic Works. I left, Seattle's dusk thick. No triumph, just a wound sealed. Months later, Mosaic Works launched community hubs, creating jobs. Dad retired, Caleb vanished, Nora's marriage faltered. I felt peace, not glee. Mosaic Studios Portland HQ glowed, its art uniting thousands. Eli, 11, sketched beside me, June and Ray cooking nearby. A letter arrived, Nora's scrawl, the $200 inside, I failed you. Can we talk? I held the bills, her regret heavy. I drove to Bloom Cafe, its menu still vibrant. Tara had sold it, but my designs endured. I ordered tea, left the $200 with a note, this sparked Mosaic. Pass it to a dreamer. Portland's sunset blazed as I walked out. From $200 and a broken trust, I'd built Mosaic, healing countless communities. My worth wasn't the $2 million or fame, but Eli's trust, Sage's loyalty, June and Ray's love. I built a home, cozy, open, for us all. Eli raced through, June baked, Ray told tales. No empires, just love. Mom texted from a new number, begging, we're sorry, Daisy. I sent $100,000 for their debts, then blocked them. No more, I typed. Their favoritism faded, like their name. My past didn't crush me, it shaped me. I chose my family, those who gave when I was nothing. Mosaic wasn't vengeance, it was proof, love outlasts lies. But Nora's plea lingers. Forgiveness? I'm not sure. Reader, what would you do? When family betrays, do you forgive or walk away? Share below.